Hey guys, I'm just gonna do some cards tonight and see what comes up. I got a whole bunch of new decks, which I'm just like mad about the cards. So we'll see what comes out. As always, I'm focused on love, focused on divine love, and raising your frequency, self-sovereignty, unity, giving peace a chance, higher love, higher love. We'll just say that for starters and see how we go. We got garnet, commitment, heart and sacral chakras. Isn't that funny? Like it's red, it's ruby red, and yet it's heart and sacral, which is green and orange. And yet the stone itself is ruby. And I think that just goes to show that if you're committed in heart and in your passion center, passion and love, passion within love, and committed to that, if you've got divine love, conscious awareness love, passionate conscious awareness love, activated conscious awareness love, you're rooted in the best way. I mean, you are grounded, you are set, like set in ruby, set. That's your foundation for a relationship, romantic relationship, for a commitment, committed romantic conscious partnership. Your heart and sacral have got to be all in it. Well, obviously you all got to be all in it, but I'm just saying color wise it is very interesting. Heart, sacral, and it kind of just translate as that is the foundation. And I'm just kind of getting like that's kind of the direction that it needs to be, not this. If the heart and passion are in place and you're rooted, the rest will follow. And I think that's what it like screws so many of us up, is when we think this has to come first, like what we think it's meant to be. You can't think your way into your heart or your passion. Your heart and passion have to ignite your mind, And then we've got tourmaline, smudging, root chakra, red and black. Red and black's been coming through actually. So that's black, but it's the root chakra, which is red. But tourmaline is cleansing. That is like a protection cleansing. So that in itself like kind of says like that's what happens next. It's like you get that, and that is your foundation, like the heart and sacral, passion, love, heart. and you're grounded, and then that kind of activates and cleanses and protects like the core of, you know, the partnership, the relationship, the love. It is like, that is your foundation. And tourmaline is like, you know, never ending kind of cleansing, clearing, protection. The zebra stone, compassion. So yeah, obviously the zebra is, you know, like the black and white, or brown and white in this case, which, you know, as I've said before, brown I feel like is the combination of the full rainbow. So you've got the full rainbow and white light, and the pattern that it makes unique. Like every zebra is unique, every relationship is unique, every person is unique. There's also a rose within that picture there, blooming, compassion, root chakra. Root chakra again. The unique you and the blossoming within you, creating the rainbow and connection with the white light. I think also goes, is such a great, it is a massive part of a, you know, divine relationship, conscious partnership. And the uniqueness of the individual, the uniqueness of the relationship, and how these things like that, you know, the love and the passion, and, you know, the stability, the security, the solid foundation you find in that partner, and how you work together, you know, the stripes, and your uniqueness, and the compassion, the understanding that you have for each other. Like you literally see through each other, like, you know, you're mirrors for each other. So you can absolutely have compassionate understanding in any situation, because you see yourself looking back at you, you know what I mean? And that again is a foundation, security, kind of, you know, that is in this kind of relationship, that allows the relationship to bloom and each individual to bloom their uniqueness naturally. It is that mirroring the seeing into each other, the understanding, the compassion. And we've got obsidian, protection, root chakra. And yeah, again, like you've got cleansing with the tourmaline and obsidian's protection, and you know, that's what I believe the foundation of this type of partnership is. Bloody electrics. Electromagnetic, huh? I don't know why it does it. Anyway, I'll keep going. And on the bottom we've got travel, root and crown chakras, serosite. And I'm kind of getting like root to crown, like that's top, bottom, and the energy travels in between. So yeah, I think like if you've got this foundation, and if you know, if you're in a conscious relationship, if you've met someone that has this foundation, and your energy starts fucking spiraling bottom to top, you start traveling. Then things start moving, you grow, you know. Unawares to you, this foundation, the energies within you, you know, you're activated and you're on the go, and you know this is the start. And then we've got Unakite, live in the present, heart chakra. And I mean, as with anyone that is you know, gone through the healing journey, who is heart activated, who is in a conscious relationship, who is consciously aware, they are living in the moment. They are not living in the past. They are not judging from the past. They are not trying to be someone in the future. It's like pure acceptance of the moment and the security of what you have together in the present moment within yourself and each other. It is a level of stability that like is almost unheard of, you know, to be that secure in yourself and your relationship, to be purely enjoying each other and yourself with an open heart and open passion centers. It's pretty freaking awesome. Yeah. And we can't forget throat chakra, communication, blue lace, agate. Yeah. And you know, a lot of the time communication is yeah, like so much of like so much of that foundation is energetic communication, right? You're solid with that energetic communication, and that's why we feel that. That's like without words. It's unspoken, and communication is both spoken and unspoken. And this is the beauty with a divine conscious relationship type thing. Is that you're communicating on so many different levels. So you're not just going off words spoken. A lot of the time it's more energetic than spoken. And you know, once you kind of, you know, like start to understand that more, you can relax even further into it and create new forms of communication, which brings peace. Crown chakra, selenite. You know, so it's a perfect combo of the divine partnership. You know, that really we all desire. We all desire. But you can't make this shit happen. This stuff happens when you're following your path and when you are on your healing journey. And then this happens. And then you'll know when it happens. And then you get abundance and creativity, solar plexus. We've just got the full smorgasbord there. And yeah, love. Rose quartz. And balance. You're balanced at this point. So I guess that's like some energetic aspects to the whatever word you want to call it, soulmate, twin flames, conscious partnership. I mean, it is divine. It is divine. Like, I mean, yeah, we can. I mean, even I still get stuck up on names, labels, like, but you know, we try and describe something that is a knowing and a feeling, and you know, we put these names, labels on it, which then a lot of the time get overused and people don't actually get it. But yeah, I try not to get too sidetracked. Finding the path. You are the driver and the navigator. Yes, we are all choosing our reality every day. No one else should be driving or navigating you. And when you come together with your other half, with your partner, and you are both doing this, and yet you're both choosing to drive side by side, and it's just like, you know, effortless. Where should we go today? No competition, no control. It is holidays. It's holidays with your best friend. That's what life is when you find this type of relationship. Deal with the unexpected. Treat the unforeseen as a divine offering. Yeah, absolutely. It's like, I mean, that's just like riding the wave, going with the flow, like knowing what you want, but also understanding, surrendering to the fact that, like, if you're hoping or planning on like a low tide and you get a high tide, then, you know, understanding that there is a reason for that, and go with that redirection to see what is there for you to discover. Like, work with life, not try and control life. Like, life wants to actually work with you. And that's what your partner it's exactly the same. And this is why the whole divine relationship thing comes up so much as well, because it's the same kind of relationship. Like, we literally should be in the exact same relationship with life, with the universe, with the energy, as we are with our partner. So it should be a joy. You should be flirting, you should be going with the flow, you should be, you know, taking each other on dates. And this is what it is. Like, you know, imagine something coming out of the blue. Could be the universe wanting to take you on a date that, you know, is completely, you know, random, or it could be a protection, you know. And this kind of mindset that, and I always come back to the best friend type thing, because most people understand the type of energy, the type of fun, the type of relationship a best friend should be, is, and that is what a divine conscious relationship is. It's your best friend, and that is what the universe is, your best friend. A best friend that you've got to interpret in a different way, that you've got to learn the language of. You know, like your higher self, your guides, spirit, source. Like, think of them like as your best friend, as literal your partner. And you know, when you've got a conscious relationship, like, you know, a divine relationship, and you are both connected to the divine, then it kind of becomes a really like well, I don't want to say like a threesome, but like almost. Like, then, like, as individuals, you're kind of making love to the universe, but also as a couple, you are. And I mean, it becomes interesting, the dynamics of how much love you can have for each other, but also at the same time receive from your connection. The spin cycle that starts going on with your energies is just like, I mean, I think this is when some really powerful, amazing energetic stuff can really happen. And you know, like, I mean, this is what I get, like, through my channelings. I mean, it is fun. It is fun. It is fun, and it is encouraged to have fun and to love and enjoy each other and enjoy yourself. Time to play. Make time to dance and play. I mean, your relationship should bring joy to you. It should open you up. It should make you want to dance. It should make you feel like a kid again. It should make you feel sexy as hell. It should make you feel like you want to learn more. It should be everything for you. That's what I feel with my divine connection as well. And this is like, the feelings are so similar. And this is what I feel like the divine connection is like. It is the divine connection in the flesh. And it's such a magical experience to meet someone who makes you feel like a goddess and you see as a god. And you feel like there's more going on than just you two, but you two are fucking amazing. Yeah, I mean, I can't even barely describe it. I guess, like, there's anyone else out there that you are unique. Yeah, I mean, be yourself. Everyone else is taken. This, I guess, what I'm saying. If you kind of know, you know, and it's so beautiful. Slow down to relax, break to enjoy the beauty around you. Yeah. And celebrate life. And it's all about that love, that connection. Make your life a celebration. Why wouldn't you? Beyond the ego, surrender to the flow of life. Surrender to each other. By surrendering to each other, it's like you're surrendering to yourself, which then opens up more of yourself, which then enables you to surrender even further. This is what it is like. Where did I see that? The spiral. This is what it is. It's the spiral of energy. It just keeps going, You grow, they grow. You've got more space to love. They've got more space to love. You love more. Then you grow and they grow, and then you've got more space to love, and they've got more space to love, and you love more, and you connect more. And it is just this spiral. It just keeps going. And that is the yin yang, right? When you get that foundation that I was talking about at the start, and you've got this connection, and you've got the connection with yourself, and you've got the connection up there, and you and your partner chasing each other's tails. Like you've got the passion and the heart, you've got the electromagnetic, you've got the spin going on. Because that's what happens between the masculine and feminine dynamics. The give and the take. You've got the balance going. You start the energetic cycle. And that's what starts the spin. And it grows and it grows and it grows. And it's so beautiful, like that. It is the perfect, dynamic. That it is the point. This is the point for ourselves and for our relationship to get to this point of starting the spin and the spiral, and getting that connection moving and growing. This is how we do it. It's how we do it. Alright, let's see what angel wants to come out. So I was doing a little bit of Googling the other day. This popped into my head, so I'm going to say it because I've got some new angel cards, so I've been learning the angel names a little bit more. And I was Googling some stuff. Did you know that in the Bible there is He-Man and there is She-Ra? He-Man and She-Ra in the Bible. I can't believe it. Hey, you like, the more you get into this stuff in the Bible. Anyway, 49, Sitael. This one's for the feminine, apparently. Which one's really one for each? Zadkiel. He's literally come out 3 times in like the last 10 minutes, like when I was just shuffling the deck earlier. So Zadkiel. So 49 for the feminine, Sitael. Yes, you can. Here is all your power, wisdom, freedom, competence and capability. I offer it all to you now. Will you take it, or will you continue to mistakenly believe in your inadequacy? With my help and the help of the divine, you have the power to triumph over adversity and succeed. This power is not outside of you, but a part of you. It is your birthright as a divine child. Remember this power, draw upon it now, gather up your courage and go forth into glorious victory. Sitael wants you to stop selling yourself short. Opportunities are here for you. The angels are opening doors for you all the time, but it is up to you to walk through them. So believe in yourself and your power. Take action as you feel guided and you will succeed. Zadkiel, purify. Zadkiel says, call on me and I will spiritually cleanse and detoxify you and your space. As I bathe you and your environment in my divinely purifying light, rest, breathe, and hand over everything you don't want. Stuck energies, challenging energies, energetic attachments, or unhealthy dynamics of codependency, coercion, or control. You don't need to know exactly what you are letting go of. You can just set the intention to release everything that is not for your highest and truest good. Then relax, I will do the rest. As Zadkiel, whose name means righteousness of God, establishes perfect harmony and purity within and without by combining blue lunar light with red solar light. He wields an iridescent violet gold healing fire. That's like the masculine and the feminine creating a violet flame. This fire burns negativity and transforms it into blessings of all varieties via the highest frequency of love. Let go of the shit that you don't no longer need. Do we need another angel? We will get Mary Magdalene. The good. I am inherently good. Know that you are worthy. We're all perfect as we are. Testimony. Love is stronger than death. this love like literally dissolves fear, which then, you know, obviously it dissolves all your fears. You like literally become at peace, and then literally like then you're really living, making the most of this experience. The breath. I reclaim my soul. And you know, like this is what I felt when I met my other half. It was like I could exhale for the first time in my life. And each time we came together, it was that exhale all over again. And there's no other way to. It was a coming home to me, a coming home to him, a coming home to more. It was like a remembering each time, and it was a sigh of relief each time, like, and yeah. Such a peaceful experience though, you know what I mean? Like, yeah, just like literally like a, you know, that cone of silence just came over you and you were you again. And each time that happened and you felt that, it gave you a little bit more you to remember. And each time you grew more into you. It's so weird. It's so weird how it happens. The cave of eggs. We exist in and with each other. That's what it feels like. It's like, literally like, he was a part of me, and each time I could connect with that part of me, I became more me in this me. Mary, love only ever expands. In Christ, love knows only mercy. The cross. I am anchored in love, faith, hope, and love endure. The Alpha and Omega. Every ending is a new beginning. The first will be the last, and the last the first. The infinity. Love is already won. The dove. Spirit speaks through your body. The body never lies. Everything comes from within. Judgment. The whole point is to be human. 7. Vision comes from within. The knowing comes from within. Truth comes from within. Love is always legendary. The legacy. And love never ends. Alright, I'll just get a couple of these ones. Actually, I think I might just finish up with a Rumi card. It's like actually, like I've never read Rumi's poetry before getting this deck, and so reading just some of his stuff in this deck, it's like so interchangeable between a lover and the divine, and this is what I mean, like the connection is so similar. Like so many poets have written poems, and you know, you could say it's about a lover, or you can say it's about the divine. And songs as well, so many songs I listen to these days, it is like it could easily be interchanged between your connection, your higher connection, or your connection with your lover. And that's how close that love is, and that's why source is love. Like, love is the point. It is the same. This is where we find our, the true connection. This is why so many people are so crazy about relationships and get so controlling to try and make it happen, but you can't make it happen. You've got to surrender to it, and you've got to be authentically you in order to access it. Passion for purpose. Love, like life, flows through the heart. Feel the thrill of the flow and say nothing. Do you yearn to find your way, to fulfill your divine destiny, to know the purpose for your presence within this sacred body of the Earth Mother? Your heart is questing for deeper meaning. It desires certainty as to your sacred task for this lifetime. Your heart wants to know why you were born, for what purpose. You must know that the answer to these questions is love. I bring you your answer straight from the heart of the universe. Be wild within your passion. Do that which stirs your soul, even when it makes you uncomfortable, especially then. For what is being truly alive, if not a decision to be open instead of resistant, to be wild rather than comfortable, so that at any moment we will be ready for the invitation of the divine beloved to come closer. I call to you now, the you that is beyond your mind, the you that the heart knows, the you that cannot deny life. To that you, I ask this question: what stirs the passions of your nature? Do that, be that. Rumi is wise. Oh. Sacred Phoenix Heart. Alright, this is the last one. Under the cover of blood, love veils many rose gardens in total faith. Love tenderly guides every lover to the garden of the heart. Reason says the world is limited in 6 directions. There is no way out. Love says there is a way, and I have travelled it many times. How I adore your defiant, rebellious heart. It knows that what for the mind is an end is for the heart simply another match to ignite the sacred flames. It eats of love until it is filled, and then becomes hungry again and eats some more, and again it eats of love until it is so full it must simply explode into a sacred fire of passion. It bursts, incapable of sustaining old consciousness in the expanse of blessings unlimited, lavished upon it through the great beloved's affection. It would be like attempting to fit an ocean in a teacup. So it does not. It bursts forth like a dying star into spectacular radiance, only to be reborn again, new and hungry for the next feeding frenzy in love's great banquet. How I adore your defiant, spectacular heart. Passion and purpose. That kind of love. And it blows you apart, wide open. Blows mine, blows the socks off. Opens your heart. Crazy beautiful. That's, yeah, so powerful. Anyways, have a good one.